Hi guys, welcome to the concrete jungle in El Paso, Texas. My name is Isaac Olmos, and it's going to be my assistant Kai Jenkins. We're going to be going over some details that I think a lot of instructors miss in the armbar. I'm also going to show you an armbar drill where you learn how to manipulate your body placement, your opponent, using your opponent's body and not the mat. Okay, so today we're going to be starting off the guard. I'm going to be attacking Kai's right arm, so I'm reaching across with a very deep monkey paw, and I'm pulling my right elbow to the mat. So I'm creating pressure, Kai's forearm against my chest, and I'm also pulling it across just a little bit. Now from here, my left hand's going to come palm up, and I like rolling my hand, grabbing the trap. So I'm starting to push his head over the top of the shoulder. The whole time I'm clamping down, pulling my heels to my butt. Still pinching my knees, maintaining a very tight guard. My left foot goes onto his hip, and I'm gonna rotate underneath him. Right now, me and Kai are parallel. My goal is to rotate so that I'm at a 90-degree angle with Kai. So as I push, my right leg is gonna ride up, and then I'm going to be clamping the entire time with my heel to my butt. Okay, this will prevent Kai from stacking, or if he does, if he's a little bit bigger, stronger than me, and he tries to posture up, that will keep my hip in line with his shoulder, so my entire body will come up with him, and I'll still be able to execute the submission from that position. It's very important that my hip stays close to his shoulder. So by me clamping that right leg down behind his back, keeps my hip very close to his shoulder. Okay, so one more time, I'm reaching across with a monkey paw, palm up, rotating, grabbing real deep on the neck, almost like a reverse collar tie. Left foot on the hip, and then I'm gonna rotate. This right foot right here is clamping down. And then from here, I do what's called wiping the sweat. So I want to keep that thigh very close to his face and just come over the top. Now after I do that, I like sliding up with both arms, switching my grip to his wrist. I don't want him turning his thumb down, or they also call it hitchhiking. So as I go up, I'm getting a firm grip on the wrist, and I'm rotating the thumb up as I hit the armbar. Beginners, be very careful that I am not extending my legs in the submission. What I'm doing is I'm bridging, so I'm driving my heels down underneath me as I hit the armbar. Okay, so I'm very tight this entire time. So real time, it looks like this. Okay, now we're gonna go over a drill. We call it the armbar drill from the guard. There's 3 key steps. I start with both hands on the wrist. I'm going to rotate underneath him, and as I do that, I'm maintaining a lot of contact with my opponent, very tight. I've been to schools and it looks like the guys are breakdancing. So the leg comes over, he pushes very wide, looks like he's doing a windmill. Okay, it looks a little bit different here. So if I'm in an advantageous position, I want to maintain no space. It's my opponent that's trying to escape that wants space to escape. So I'm always trying to be tight. So here it would be like I'm dropping my base to his hip. So we pinch the knees, I open, clearing his head, and then I push. So I'm not going too wide. Immediately when I come over the head, my right leg is already going underneath the armpit, and I'm clamping down again. And then I pinch again. So those are the 3 steps. I pinch, I open, and I push. I pinch, I open, and I push. Okay, and I tell my students to mimic a windshield wiper. My hip wants to stay under his shoulders, and my head wants to rotate. And I'm not stopping until my shoulders touching each knee on opposite sides. So. Okay, well, thank you again for visiting us on our Tuesday training tips, and we'll see you next week.